This is another cute little story my father told me about working for Spokane Toilet Supply. Uh, I've talked a little bit about it before. I'll probably talk some more about it in the future. Anyway, it was, they did not supply toilets. It was a laundry service in Spokane, Washington. And this time period was 1930s, probably early 30s. My father, I believe he got the job there because my grandfather worked there. And so he joined in and worked there. This business supplied sheets and towels and stuff like that to most of the downtown hotels. Dad was an operating engineer. I think back then, I think it was second class, but I can't remember for sure. But anyway, he was an operating engineer. Other operating engineers worked there also. They had high pressure steam for steam engines and for heat, to heat hot water and so on for the laundry. Well, the practice for the operating engineers was they got paid for their lunch break. They couldn't leave, but they could take their lunch right there and stay on the clock during that lunch break. The owner of the company came up and said, you guys can't be on the clock when you're on your lunch break. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, you take your lunch break, time clock out, and then when your lunch break is over, you can come back on. So Dad and the other engineers says, oh, well, okay. But as usual, sometimes workers have little ways of dealing with things they don't like. At that time, and well, I think still is, an operating engineer had to be on duty whenever the steam boilers were hot. You know, it's high pressure steam. Okay, had to be an operating engineer on site working. Okay, so what they did, came to 12 o'clock, they shut the boilers down, clocked out, went to lunch. Hour later, they came back. Well, guess what? The boilers were cold now. Took an hour to heat the boilers back up so that the rest of the employees there could actually get back to work, washing and drying and doing all the things that they had to do. All run by either the steam engine that was there or by the electricity produced by a generator produced by the steam engine. So after a couple of days of that, the owner came by and said, you know, you guys, you just go back the way it was. You just stay on the clock. And my father and the rest of the operating engineers just said, oh, okay. Cute little story about working in Spokane, Washington in the 1930s. That's it on this one.